right, we're going to check back in with Mike Eppel over at 680, and you've got the explanation on what happened with the tech stocks, Mike.
Yeah, what a reversal of fortune we saw Friday, Melanie, with the tech sector going from a record high at the noon hour, and then all of a sudden companies like Apple and Facebook and Amazon, the so-called FANG stocks, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google's parent company Alphabet, all down 3% by the close of trade. What happened? Well, Goldman Sachs put out a note to its clients and said, you know what? These stocks have gone stratospheric here. There's no volatility. People have gotten complacent. We've talked about that, where, you see the daily headlines on politics and nothing happens on the stock markets other than valuations go up. So they said, hit the brakes on this. And Mizuho Holdings also put downgraded shares of Apple from a buy to basically a neutral, because, again, the stock had gone up so far, so fast. So far this morning, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback for the tech stocks again in pre-market trade. Should mention, however, that on Friday at the close, the Dow is still at a record and the TSX was up by 50 points. So we saw a little divergence there between techs and more industrial companies. Coming up this week, we've got a decision on U.S. interest rates. That is going to happen on Wednesday. That's the key event for the market, as the U.S. Central Bank is expected to raise its benchmark rate by 0.25%. Do they signal one or two more rate hikes this year? That's what we'll be paying close attention to. U.S. Trade Court, surprise, surprise, ruled against Canada's Bombardier against Boeing, saying that Boeing may have been harmed in the commercial jet market by the subsidies that Boeing gets on the sale of C-Series aircraft. This is this multi-stage process, but Bombardier could still be hit by tariffs. And, of course, we've got the softwood lumber dispute still out there. The World Trade Organization is looking into this as well. A week from today, the Paris Air Show gets underway, and Bombardier is looking for some big sales of its C-Series jet at that event. We have the Canadian dollar starting the week at 74.4 cents U.S. And we also have the price for oil showing a little bit of upside momentum this morning, just above $46 per barrel. We'll send it back to the studio.